Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's through making saves or just through his sheer presence, he has a huge influence on any team he plays in.
Leading from the back, as it were.
Exactly.
So off we go then. Silvestre. Not the most convincing of passes. Opts for safety. This is a promising build-up. Good pressure, determined, intense. Thiago looking to play him in. Vitinha. Front-footed pressing going on here. And he's gone looking for safety. Stood up well to him there. Played into space. No, it's come to nothing. That's put paid to the danger. Messi. Can he finish? Well, it was a decent attempt in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Defending of the desperate variety. That's an excellent interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Well read, and the danger is averted. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Aguero. Thiago. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Gundogan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Aguero. And this is Ronaldo. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's picked out the run. Takes a shot! It's in! A fine way to mark his 50th game in these colours. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
First breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Silvestre did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Dumfries cuts out the pass. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Bagan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Akanji, always a very imposing presence at the back. Silvestre. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And this is Aguero, pinches it off him.
Aguero really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Silvestre did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's destined for the flank. And the referee has blown for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Mohun Bagan can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're off again.
Mohun Bagan can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Has a look and plays it forward. Aguero has it in a wide position. Vitinha! Well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
48 minutes in. Number 15.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Played out towards the right wing. Thiago. Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that's a key interception. He's in a great position here. Vitinha under intense pressure.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Spread it left. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Silvestre turns back here, probably the best option. Thiago. Dani Olmo going face to face with his great rival. Aguero going forward, and it's Messi. And Messi! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are disappearing out of sight. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Lionel Messi. Substitution on the field, number 39.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Mohun Bagan find a position of real strength now. Dani Olmo. Aguero. He is just caressing the ball. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's an imaginative pass. He's found a way through. Now it's Aguero, and this is Ronaldo, and he's got away from him. And that was very necessary, and reclaimed it in a trice. Just about up to 75 minutes, and he's managed to get free. Tries a shot, and no mistake. Just cruising, they are cruising.
After 75 minutes in.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitution on the field, number 40.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
On the field,
Things looking
number
so
33,
easy, almost too easy
number
here.
57.
He's beaten the last man. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Goes for a shot! He's put it wide.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Dumfries. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's certainly onside here. Cross into the box. Towering header! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it. And that's a throw-in. He's shifting through the gears here. Danny Olmo looking for options for movement. Shoots! And again! And that's a good finish. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. It's a promising position. That's tidy. Nicely weighted ball. Messi. Vitinha. Ronaldo chasing after it. And it's made its way to him. Good read, needed to be. Thiago to Messi. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. That's the keeper's ball. And that is that. Mohun Bagan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Vitinha taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. De Silvestri gets across to intercept that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that could set him on his way. Now this could be a chance. Bernardeschi getting up there! It's hit the upright. Bernardeschi finds himself offside. Freuler. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Juan Miranda tries to pass it through. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Messi. Dani Olmo. Good ball, good take. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
De Silvestri clears it away. Messi, shot, and again! And it's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Bologna definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Rowe, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. They've played it short. Rowe. Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Vitinha. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pobega. Juan Miranda. Messi. Dumfries. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Olmo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance! Well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Ha segnato al 29esimo minuto.
So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Mohun Bagan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Really fierce, close defending. And he's quick to get rid. He's picked his way through. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Vitinha did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that has not gone well. Over to the right flank. Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely bit of skill. Chance for a shot! Yes! They are purring, truly purring. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Dovbyk. Messi, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. It's a pretty loose pass. No, that's been intercepted. That has been slung wide. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he spark a counter here? Rowe has the space to scheme. Takes a shot! Oh, good finish! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Bologna are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So could they be onto something here? Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That has been cut short. Aguero. Now it's Dovbyk. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. Now it's Bernardeschi. And that is the end of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half, 3-1 is the half-time score. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Rowe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Juan Miranda. Well, that looks a decent ball. Rowe. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Pinches it off him. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Bernardeschi. Thiago. Oh, there's a probing ball. Freuler promptly onto that, and that is that. To Silvestri. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's a good-looking ball. Now it's Dovbyk. Freuler. Dani Olmo. Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. And it's gone back to the keeper. Lukumi.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 29.830 spettatori.
Aguero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Akanji. Dovbyk. Not the most accurate pass. Silvestre. Looking for options for movement. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Dani Olmo looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, he's burst through! And once more he proves rigid and robust. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Casillas breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Silvestre. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Pobega. Aimed beyond the defence. It's run loose here. Aguero showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. In with the challenge. Vitinha. That's destined for the flank. Now it's Aguero. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Dovbyk.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rowe has got himself a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 11. Numero 40. Lasciano il campo per il numero 23. Il numero 24.
Dani Olmo. Floated through. Cleared away. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Bagan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now that's well seen too. Messi. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Can he get it through? Now it's Aguero. And he's intervened well there. Works it forward. Orsolini knocks it into space. And it's made its way to him. Dani Olmo. Looking for the run.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And this is Ronaldo. Aguero. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. That's the end. Mohun Bagan are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And this is now today's
Well, for anyone
lineup.
whose allegiances lie with the
Number
red half of
16,
Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero.
Number 3,
One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
So things are underway.
Catanzaro really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
And here's Aguero. He's having a pop! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Spread out to the left. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's come to nothing. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Good running, strong and purposeful. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Vitinha. And it's Thiago. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. This looks promising, and that's been intercepted. Now that's well seen too. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo, and this is Messi. Aguero. It's a goal kick. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Silvestre. Gets his head on it! It's in! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Mohun Bagan have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, that's fabulous. Hangs in a cross, and a header! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Mohun Bagan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Look at the space here. Mohun Bagan have scored two quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Messi, facing up to his adversary. And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mohun Bagan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Just past the 40th minute mark. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Goes looking wide. Space for him to turn and look. Goes for a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. They've played it short. And that has put paid to that. And now they can spring out of defence. Akanji.
There will be
Dani
1 minute
Olmo
added
plays the
time.
game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's onside. And the referee says that is that for the first half.
Hello, everyone.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
The Hundagan really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have done another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Mohun Bagan looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. And here is the first touch of the second half. Well, nicely intercepted. Messi. Ambitious ball here. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Could move up a gear here. Over to the right flank. Not the most convincing of passes. This is a promising build-up. And it's Messi. Aguero. Oh, it's come loose. Aguero showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vitinha. Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Some resolute defending there. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Threads one in. Now there's a fine ball. Plays a sharp little ball here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Mohun Bagan with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. So we've reached the hour mark. Foot in. Cristiano Ronaldo looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they've finally cottoned on to the fact that this centre-forward is...
Chance for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this is Aguero. Just eases him off the ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's managed to get free. Can he get it through? And it's been hooked away. And that is out of play. Now that looks a decent ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Pass somewhat off target. That is good alertness. And that has not gone well. Messi. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now he's got space here. That's beautifully weighted. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And he's forced to go back. That's going wide left. It's a good surge, he's making up the left-hand side. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Aguero. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
The ball goes in.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Thiago. Nicely spread. Now, can they get him away?
Substitution for Catanzaro. Number 8.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Coming on the field. Number 39. Number 45.
Aimed beyond the defence. Silvestre made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Oh, just skip! Aguero! Wonderful Aguero! A finish right from the top draw! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Knocks it into space. Shoots! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Terrific effort! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
2 added minutes.
Keep the ball
have been
and you win the
indicated.
game. It really is that simple. He's picked his way through. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. There will be a throw-in. He's found a way through. And he's cut it out. And time is up. Mohan Bagan, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
Could be danger here, and this is Ronaldo. Oh, super ball, Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Van Basten. Now that looks a decent ball. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, that's well spotted. Knocks it into space. It's Luis Suarez! And he's heaved it away. And he should have made them pay.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Corner number 2 then. Raya gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. France are looking to go forward now. O'Reilly charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, he's all alone. Decent chance! Goal, France! The first significant strike.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So, a breakthrough already. Nice looking ball. Oh, well played. Hazard getting this one clear. He's a sharp little ball here. Cristiano Ronaldo! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Mohun Bagan have their third corner. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Well, that pass surprised everyone and not in a good way. France have the chance to go the other way. Messi. Looking for options for movement.
Mohun Bagan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And that could well leave a mark. No foul, says the referee. And he skips past his man. Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. Not the most accurate pass. And they've got rid. Hakimi ventures forward. Messi gets into a good position. That's a shade optimistic. Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. Thiago did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's managed to get free. Stood up well to him there. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Deftly away. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. And it's Zubimendi. That's been cut out, well played. It's gone for a throw-in. Vitinha. Messi. Under an awful lot of pressure. Looking to play him in. Vitinha. And it's Zubimendi. Oh, strongly challenged there. Messi. And it's Zubimendi. Probing pass. Oh, played through for the wide man. Space for him to turn and look. And the volley. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Hakimi. Messi. And it's Vitinha. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Rooney.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Luis Suarez driving forward. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Mohun Bagan go in at half-time with a game to chase.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Mohun Bagan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Nicely shaped ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Saliba does really well there, he is strong. And this is Van Basten. That is good strength. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi picks it up out wide. No, that's been intercepted.
France always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Luis Suarez. And the through ball. And he's certainly onside here. Deftly away. That is good alertness. Now that's well seen too. Luis Suarez. Oh, shooting chance! It is a fantastic goal! A finish of true class!
Après 61
They
minutes de
have
jeu.
grabbed themselves an
Le numéro
equaliser.
18.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
There you go. That's what happens when you've got top-class talent.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, they could break here.
That was lovely, that.
And this is Ronaldo. Can he get it through? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. And this is Van Basten. He is through here. It's Van Basten! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that has been cleared. Messi finds himself offside. And he's only too happy to take that back. Well read, nice interception. And it's Subimendi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Searching pass he's played there. Silvestre. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Goes for a shot! Goal! France! And again they hit the front. A horrible blip. A moment they could well have done without.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Changement. Le numéro 6, Rounet. À sa place, le numéro 9.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
France leading now. And he was quick to react. Hazard. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. It'll be a throw-in. Played out wide, and this is Messi.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic.
And he's let fly! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Tries to play it through. That is ended up in no man's land. Out for a throw. That's a throw. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. But that has not gone well. Great vision. Messi, he's got away. We expected better, and so did Messi! This time, surely! A real chance and a real let-off. And no, that was never going to make it.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And it's Messi. Hakimi picks it up now.
France really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
And he's intervened well there. And it's with the keeper. And he thumps it clear. That's a throw. Four added minutes on the board. Played out towards the right wing. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Oh, just skips past his man. And the finish! And that's it. They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. Mohun Bagan were involved in a great game. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So off we go then.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball. And not...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's come back out to him. Suarez gets flagged offside.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
This is a promising build-up. Oh, easy pickings there. Vitinha. And he was alert to it. Ferdinand. Kagawa. Oh, nicely intercepted. Silvestre. Nuno Mendes. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for the run. Tries to pass it through. Messi! Mendes can clear it away. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth.
It's Luis Suarez! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways or this referee could soon change his status.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Tries one from range! Oh, it's a vicious effort. Just eases him off the ball. Thiago. Vitinha, they're back in possession and ready to go again. And this is Messi. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Mohun Bagan have their second corner now. They've played it short. Mendes is onto this. Como have the chance to go the other way. And this is Ronaldo. He's got away. Oh, shooting chance! There it is! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Como are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And here's Kagawa. Oh, important interception. Silvestre clears it away. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Threads one in, and he's in. Aguero! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Luis Suarez. Out of play for a goal kick. Now, can they get him away? Rooney, it's a promising position. Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cleared away. And that is well cleared. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's fabulous. That That's an excellent interception. Last ditch to... He's going for goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Rooney. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, no joy this time. Kagawa couldn't squeeze it through. Great vision. Tries to play it through. Akanji. And it's Thiago. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Aguero. Oh, played right into his path. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, good-looking ball. That is ended up in no man's land.
2 added minutes.
Now it's Kagawa. He's a sharp little ball here. Thiago. Vitinha. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. He's having a good look here. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. The pass has gone astray. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Neuer claims comfortably. Gerrard. Can he get on the end of this? Look at the space. Decent chance! Wayne Rooney! Only him! He's got himself an absolute peach. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Akanji. Alexander-Arnold. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's having a pop! No, not quite.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Rooney. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here! And it's Mendes. Mendes made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nicely weighted ball. Gerrard. Rooney. And this is Ronaldo.
Might want to be careful there.
Can he get it through? Rooney looking sharper, more menacing with every chance that comes his way. Looking for options for move. Can he finish? Yes! He utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. This is a gloriously greedy performance. And the finish! He's put his foot right through that one.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Rooney is onto it in a flash. More and more pressure on the ball here. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. No, that's been intercepted. No, that pass has been well intercepted. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And this is Ronaldo. Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Vitinha. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there. Aimed beyond the defence. Aguero finds himself offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And it's Kagawa. Silvestre gets across to intercept that. Knocks it into space. It's Rooney! Keeper always had the measure of that. Mohun Bagan get their fourth corner. Saliba getting this one clear. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And now they can spring out of defence. Goes down, but nothing given. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. And smartly reclaimed. That's been slipped through.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Gerrard. And the counter is on. He has found the way through. He slipped. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Mohun Bagan present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Casillas clearly engaging in mind games here. You like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive.
And that's it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, there was a
Hello,
distinct
everybody,
lack
and
of
this is-
clarity.